Alright, sorry about that, folks. We're back. We were having some difficulties with our old mic. Right now, Maylin has the ball. She put up a shot, not quite, and knocked out of bounds. And Lila will be throwing the ball in. He tries to pass it to Taylor, but it goes out of bounds. Number 5 for Beal City will be throwing the ball in. She passes it to 4, and 4 slowly moves her way up. She passes it to 44. 44 drives, throws up the shot, makes it. Lila has the ball from McVay now. She gives it to Taylor. Taylor loses control of the ball. 44 steals it and moves up. She throws up the shot, does not make it, gets her own rebound. Whistle. Number 44. Kyla Pearson will be taking 2. First shot goes up. She does not make it. And subs. Number 20, Grace Wilson. Number 5, Emily Sprick. Number 20. Number 20. Oh, I already said number 20, Grace Wilson. Number 4, Ryan Bronkema. Number 24, Jesslyn. And number 21, Emily Reinick. And right now, Jesslyn has the ball. She gives it to Grace, and Grace now moves up. Grace tries to give the Maya. Maya wasn't quite there, so number 33. Number 33 now moves up. Throws up the shot. Makes it. Right now, Grace has the ball. She moves up. Grace tries to pass the ball to Emily Sprick. Sprick wasn't quite there, and Maya Bronkema tries to save from going out of bounds, but Bronkema couldn't quite save it, so it goes out. But it is still McBain's ball. Grace throwing in the ball. She tries to pass it to Jesslyn. Jesslyn almost lets go of it, but saves it, gives it to Grace, and out of bounds. And White's ball. And right now, number 5 for Beal City has the ball. She gives it to number 33. Number 33 goes up for the shot, not quite. Number 21 gets the rebound. 31 tries to give it the 5, almost stolen by Grace. Number 33 puts up the shot, does not make it. Rebounded by number 14. Number 14 goes out of bounds. And Grace will be throwing in the ball. And Grace now has the ball. Shot goes up and it is made. 31 passes it to 5, and 5 now moves up for Beal City. Grace saves the ball from going out of bounds. Passes it to Taylor. Not Taylor, Emily. Reinick. Gives it back to Grace. Grace now moves up. Goes up for the shot. Ooh, does not make it. But it is rebounded by Jesslyn. Jesslyn gives it back to Grace. Grace goes up for the shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by number 44. Number 44 now moves up. Passes it to 5. 5 puts up the shot. Doesn't make it. Rebounded by Reinick. And she gives it to Grace, and that's the end of the first quarter. And that's the first buzzer to begin the second quarter. And it's going to be Rick Bain's ball. Grace Wilson will be throwing the ball. Grace passes it in to... Grace passed it into Dreslin. And jump ball. So it's going to be White's ball. Alright, 21 passes the ball into 5. The 5 now moves up. Whistle blowing. Grace will be throwing the ball. She passes it into Maya. Maya passes it back to Grace, and Grace now moves up. She gives it to Emily Ryan. Ryan gives it back to Wilson. Wilson throws it up. Not quite. Rebounded by number 21. Number 21 for Beal City now moves up. And tries to pass it. Grace steals it. And whistle. 21 White block on the body. And Grace Wilson will be throwing in the ball again. She passes it to Maya. Maya passes it back to Grace. She doubles up slowly. She passes it to Emily Reinach. Emily Reinach passes it to Maya Bronkema. Maya Bronkema throws up a shot. Oh, barely misses it. Rebounded by Ronick. Ronick puts up a shot, not quite. And it looked like number 5 stole the ball. And subs are going in. Number 13, Maylin. Number 33, Maylin. Number 13, Marley. Number 15, Claire. Number 3, Elena Winkle. And number 32, Karen Diaz. And whistle already. Marley will be throwing the ball. She passes it to Elena. Elena gives it back to Marley. Marley drives, lets go of the ball, and out of bounds. Number 5 for Beal City will be throwing in the ball. She passes it into 20. And 20 slowly moves up. She gives it to number 14. Number 14, pump fakes. Gives it back to 20. Gives it to 33. 33 puts up the shot. Not quite. Knocked out of bounds by number 14. Number 14 then runs into the wall. Marley throwing the ball. Marley passes the ball on to Claire. Claire passes it back to Marley. Marley now moves up. Shot goes up and it is made. Right now, number 20 for the Beal City has the ball. Given to number 15. Number 15 tries to pass it to 22. 22 wasn't quite there. Number 1 saves it from going out. She gives it to 20. She then passes it to 15. 15 goes up for the shot, and she does not make it. And it is rebounded by Mei Lin. Mei Lin gives it to Marley, and Marley now moves up. Marley gives it to Elena Winkle. And whistle. Number 20 passes it into number 1, and number 1 slowly moves up. She gives it to 20. 20 gives it to 15. 15 throws up the shot, makes it. Marley now has the ball. She tries to pass it to Elena. Elena wasn't quite there, and that goes out of bounds. Number 1 now has the ball. She passes it to 24. 24 passes it to 1. 1 gives it to 20. 20 gives it to 15. 15 puts up a shot, not quite. Rebounded by number 24. Number 24 gives it to 20. 20 gives it to 1. 1 throws up the shot, does not make it. It was rebounded by number 15. Number 15 put up a shot, not quite. Rebounded by, I couldn't quite see their number. And couldn't quite see their number, put up a shot, and made it. Marley passes the ball to Elena. Elena puts up the shot, not quite. Rebounded by number 10. Number 10 passes it to number 1. Number 1 drives all the way up, puts up the shot, and makes it. Marley passes it to Claire. Claire passes it back to Marley. Marley now moves up. Passes it to Elena. Whistle. And Lila, Dreslin, Maya Bronkema, Sophia, and Delaney are all in. Jump ball. Lila passes the ball to Delaney. Delaney tried to get a hold of it. She couldn't quite. Goes out of bounds. Number 1 will be throwing the ball in for Beal City. She passes it to 20. 20 gives it back to 1, and 1 moves up. She tries to pass it to 22. 22 succeeds at catching it, but it was almost stolen by Sophia. It is then passed to 1. Sophia drops down because the ball fell, and she tried to grab onto it, and they call a jump ball. Will be throwing the ball in. Passes to 4. 4 tries to save it from going out, but it goes out. Plus a travel. Lila passes the ball to Delaney. Delaney passes it back to Lila. Lila now moves up. Lila tries to pass it to Dreslin, but 24 was standing right in between them and caught it. The ball not quite, whistle blown. Number 24. Avery Fussman will be taking 2. First shot goes up, and she does not make it. Everybody's starting on a false start. Avery did not throw the ball, and everybody thought she did. And it's going to lead to be Green's ball. Lila passes it to Delaney. Delaney passes it right back to Lila. Lila passes it to Sophia. Sophia stops, passes it to Lila. Lila passes it to Sophia. Sophia tries to pass it to Lila. It went straight up, and Sophia had to catch the ball herself, and whistle blown. Looks like the person guarding Sophia might have hit the ball, causing it to just jump right up. Lila will be throwing the ball right now. She tries to pass it to Maya Bronkema, and whistle blown. And number 1 will be throwing the ball in for Beal City. She passes it to 4, and 4 slowly makes her way up the court. She passes it to 15. 15 passes it to 22. 22 gives it to 1. 1 throws up the ball, not quite. Rebounded by the out-of-bounds line. And whistle blown. is going to be White's ball. Number 24 will be throwing the ball on. She passes it to 5. Gives it to 4. Gives it to 1. 1 goes up for the shot. Makes it. After it bounces in and out and spins around the rim for a second, it finally goes in. And Lila gives it to Delaney, and Delaney gives it right back to Lila. And number 1 steals the ball. Puts up the shot and makes it. Lila passes it to Delaney. Delaney passes it back to Lila. Lila moves up. Passes it to Sophia. Back to Lila. Tries to pass it to Delaney. Delaney ran forward to try to catch it and went right over her head and out of bounds. Number 1 passes the ball to number 4. Number 4 slowly moves up. She passes it to 5. 5 passes it to 4. And Dreslin stops the ball from going up, stealing it. She gives it to Lila. Lila now moves up. She gives it to Sophia. Sophia gives it to Maya. Maya puts it up, not quite. Rebounded by Lila. Lila tries to put it up, not quite. She gets the ball again. She tries to put it up again and misses by a lot. Lila will be throwing the ball in. She passes it to... I'm not 100% sure who she passed it to. It looks like Maya Bronkema. But there was a whole bunch of people there, so I couldn't quite see. And Lila will be trying to throw the ball in again. She tries to pass it to Maya Bronkema. Bronkema couldn't quite get a hold of it. So now number 21 has the ball. She gives it to number 24. And number 24 gives it back to 21. 21 throws up the shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by number 14. Number 14 puts up the shot. Not quite. Rebounded by number 5. Number 5 puts up the shot. Not quite. Rebounded by Dreslin. And whistle. Right now, Taylor, Kaylin Potts, Grace Wilson, Emily Renick, and Myla Nelson are also in. And Grace passing it to Caitlin. Caitlin couldn't quite get a hold of it. Stolen by number 14. Number 14 for the Beal City moves up. Taylor tries to steal it, goes out of bounds. Yeah, it's subs. Passes it to 5. 5 puts up a shot, makes it. And Grace Wilson passes the ball into Caitlin Pons. Pons passes it back to Grace. Grace slowly moves up. Grace throws up the shot, does not make it. Rebounded by Taylor. Taylor gives it to Emily. Emily gives it to Grace. Grace goes up for the shot one more time. Oh, doesn't make it this time either. Rebound by number 5 of the Beal City. She now moves up. Gives it 44. 44 puts up the shot, makes it. Grace passes it to Taylor. Taylor passes it to Grace. And that's the end of the second quarter. We will be right back after halftime.
Now we're doing this. Oh, for the guy out. Corey, I thought you said he was done with his dog. I think it'll happen next time, is it? You might fall for it once. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's why guys hate to start a remodel because they know what it's going to be. So. Oh, probably, yeah. It looks like newspaper. It's kind of involved. Yeah, I forget what you call it. Is it cellulose? Yeah, it looks like it come out of a dumpster. It's kind of like cardboard papery. It ain't even that good. Insulation. That's going to make a mess. Are you going to try to get it out? You can always go up top and take it out. I can show you a picture of what Onstairs house looked like when they dropped it down. It was pretty. I don't know. You know, but you could go, you got enough room, you can get up there and you could bag it up. I mean, you want to wear a mask. Yeah. Well, maybe just see what real it is. Move into a brand new one. I told you one time what kind of Jack Tyson and Jim were bitching about. Jim says, what the hell do you keep putting all that money into that old house in the city? Where Jack lives in Maryland. And Jim says that to Jack, why do you keep putting all that money into that old house? Blah, blah, blah. Jack says, I don't give a shit what you guys do. If you get a woman, every 7 years you're going to remodel it anyway. That's just new unheard of. Covered? Great. Got a lot more than Bud's got. I was just up there today. I'd rather do his than ours. Except his looks just like Kelly's did before we painted it. Really wants to get over that.
Yeah, we're still here, bud.
Yep.
Very good job. We get paid for that?
I do this for fun. It's part of a class that I do at school.
Did you see anything? Did you see anything?
Yeah.
See?
No, I see it. And welcome back. We are back from halftime. Third quarter, and the girls that were out at the beginning, at the end of the second, are still out for right now. Number 5 passes the ball to number 4 for Beal City at the beginning of the third quarter. She gives it to 14. 14 gives it to 4. 4 throws up the shot, does not make it. Rebounded by... Almost rebounded by Mylan, but jump ball was called instead. And it's going to be Green's ball. Grace passes it to Caitlin. Caitlin passes it back to Grace. And Grace passes it to Caitlin. Caitlin tries to pass it to Emily Reinick, but it was stolen by number 33. 33 gets it to 21. 21 shoots the ball, does not make it. Rebounded by Taylor. Taylor gives it to Emily. Emily gives it to Grace, and Grace now moves up. Grace goes up for the shot and makes it. 5 passes it to 4 for Beal City. And Taylor tries to save from going out of bounds, but she cannot quite get there, and it goes out. Passes it to 4. Whistle. Almost passed to 14. 14 couldn't quite get there to catch the ball, so it goes out of bounds on I guess one of the McBain players. Because right now number 21 throws the ball in and tries to throw it into 4. Grace steals it. Grace drives all the way up, goes up the shot, and succeeds and makes the shot. And 4 passes it to 5. 5 right back to 4. Now Beal City moves up. Gives it to 21. Goes for the 3. Not quite. Ooh, rebounded by Emily. Rebounded by Emily. Knocked out of bounds by number 21. And whistle. Right now, Grace has the ball. She goes up for a shot. She makes it. Right now, number 4 for the Beal City has the ball. She throws up the shot. Does not make it. She gets her own rebound. And she throws up another shot, and she does not make it. Rebounded by Mylin. Give it to Emily. Give it to Grace. I don't know why I keep saying the Beal City. But right now, Grace passes the ball to Caitlin. And Caitlin tries to pass it to Emily, but it's stolen by 33 of Beal City. She tries to throw up a shot. She does not make it. Emily gets the rebound. She passes it to Grace. And Grace has to save from going out of bounds and succeeds. And Grace tries to pass it, but it's knocked out of bounds. And subs. Marley is going in. Emily Sprick, Karen Diaz, Maya Bronkema, and Elena Winkle are all going in. And Marley passes the ball to Emily. Emily tries to pass it in, but it is knocked out of bounds by, I think, number 4. Marley tries to pass the ball into Emily. Emily succeeds at catching it. Almost. Fails. Passes it to Marley. Marley moves up. Tries to put up a shot, but she can't. She passes it to Maya. Maya gives it back to Marley. Marley is open for the shot. She puts it up, and she's not quite there. And number 4 gets a rebound for the Beal City. She puts up a shot, not quite. Rebounded by Maya. Maya gives it to Marley. Marley now moves up. Jump ball. Five passes the ball into 4, and 4 now moves up. Passes it to 44. 44 to 14. 14 to 5. Goes up for the shot, free throw line. Does not make it. Rebounded by, I couldn't quite see it, but she put up a shot. She didn't make it. 44 gets that rebound. She puts up the shot, and she makes it. Marley passes the ball to Emily Sprint back to Marley. Marley now works her way up the court. And she tries to pass it to Emily. Emily saves it for going out of bounds, just barely. And she throws it into nobody. And 24 steals it. And she throws up the shot. Does not make it. Throws up another shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by 5. It gives it to 14. 14 gives it to 4. 4 gives it to 14. 14 gives it to 4. 4 decides to give it to 24. 24 decides to give it to 4. She gives it to 5. 5 puts up the shot and makes it. Marley passes it to Emily. Emily passes it right back to Marley. Whistle. And number 1 for Beal City will just be throwing in the ball. She just seems to be having to stand there by herself. And number 24 finally has the ball passed to her. She passes it right back to number 1. Give it to 20. 20 tries to pass it in. Almost knocked out of bounds, but it is saved by Elena. Giving to Marley. Marley now moves up. And Marley tries to pass it, but it is then stolen by number 13. Out of bounds. And Lila, Sophia, Claire, Dreslin, and Mylan are all in. And Lila now has the ball for McBain. She goes for the shot, does not make it. Rebounded by number 20. Number 20 drops the ball, stolen by Claire. Claire goes up for the shot. Doesn't make it, though. Rebounded by number 1, and she steps out of bounds.
Good job, Claire!
Number 1 passes the ball to 20. 20 passes it to 22. 22 throws up the shot, does not make it. Rebound by number 24. 24 puts up the shot, makes it. Lila to Sophia. Back to Lila. Lila to Sophia. And Sophia looks around trying to find somebody to pass it to. She just decides to try to shoot it. Does not make it. And rebounded by 20. 20 gives it to 1. 1 now moves up. She tries to pass it to... She succeeds to passing it to 22. And 22 tries to throw it. Almost goes out of bounds. Saved by 24. 24 gives it to 1. 1 gives it to 15. 15 gives it to 24. 24 can't quite get a hold of it. Sophia steals it from McBain. She now moves up. Gives it to Lila. Lila saves her from just losing the ball entirely. She tries to pass it to Claire. Claire couldn't quite get a hold of it. Goes right in between her hands and out of bounds. Number 1 passes it to 20. 20 passes it back to 1. And 1 now moves up. Passes it to 24. Passes it to 20. Throws up the shot. Makes it! And Lila now has the ball. Gives it to Sophia. Sophia looks for somebody to pass it to. Eventually passes it to Mylin. Mylin passes it to Claire. Claire catches it this time. Claire almost loses control of it. Saves it. Gives it to Sophia. Sophia gives it to Claire. And it's knocked out of her hands by number 15. Claire saves it. Gives it to Lila. Lila almost has it stolen. She saves it. She gives it to Mylin. Mylin puts up the shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by number 22. Mylin steals it. And it's stolen by number 1. Number 1 gives it to 20. And 20 now moves up. Whistle. And Mylin tries to block while trying to stop and accidentally pushes her over. And that's going to be a foul for a push. 22 passes it to 1. Gives it to 20. Throws up a shot. Doesn't make it. Rebounded by 24. 24 gives it to 1. 1 passes the shot. Out court. Rebounded by Mylin of McBain. She passes it to Lila. Lila tries to save it. And that is the end of the third quarter. And we'll be going into the fourth quarter here in just a split second. Probably the fastest this game's going. It is going to be Green's ball. And it looks like the same 5 girls that were... Oh, no, it's a different 5 girls out. It looks like Taylor Murray. Taylor. Dreslin. Not Dreslin, Delaney. Karen Diaz. Emily Reineck. Grace Wilson are all out. And right now, number 20 from the Beal City has the ball. She throws up the shot, and she makes it. And sorry that I missed a part of what happened. I was trying to fix something for my time. And right now, Grace has the ball. Grace passes it to Taylor. Taylor hands it off to Grace. Gives it to Delaney. Stolen by number 1 of the Beal City. Throws up the shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by Taylor. Taylor gives it to Grace. Grace gives it to Emily. Emily gives it back to Grace. Grace gives it to Emily. Give it to Emily. Emily goes up for the shot. Airwalls it. Out of bounds. Whistle for, well, not a whistle, a buzzer for subs of the Aggies. Grace passes it to Emily. Goes right out of bounds. Whistle. Green's ball. I don't quite know why we had to stop. And Taylor now has the ball. Gives it to Grace. Almost, she tries to give it to Karen, but it was stolen by number 33. Number 33 passes it to 5 with a whistle as a consequence. Grace passes it to Delaney. Delaney passes it back to Grace, and Grace numbers up. And Grace tries to save her from going out of bounds, but she is too late, and it's already out. Big White's ball. Number 5 for Beal City has the ball. Gives it to 14. 14 throws up a shot. And she makes it. Grace passes it to Delaney. Delaney passes it to Grace. Grace tries to stop. Ball slips out of her hand. She goes to save it. Passes it to Delaney. She gives it back to Wilson. Grace goes up for the shot. Ooh, doesn't make it. Out of bounds. Taylor tries to save it, but it was too late. Right now, number 14 for the Beal City Aggies has the ball. She passes it to 5. 5 gives it to 4. 4 gives it to 44. 44 puts it up net quite. Rebounded by number 23. Number 23 puts up the shot and makes it. Grace passes it to Delaney. Delaney passes it back to Grace, and Grace now moves up. And Grace loses control of the ball, saves it, gives it to Delaney. Delaney tries to pass it to Emily. Knocked out of bounds by number 44. And subs going in. Number 5, Emily Spricks. Number 13, Marley Haddich. Number 4, Maya Bronkema. Number 24, Dreslin Wiltz. And number 15, Claire Agama. Right now, Marley throwing the ball. She passes it to Maya. Maya tries to put up a shot, not quite. Rebounded by Marley. Number 4 passes the ball to number 5 for Beal City. She moves up. Gives it to 24. 24 has it stolen by Marley. Marley almost loses the ball. Knocked it out of bounds. Marley passes the ball to Emily. Emily shoots the ball up. Does not make it. Rebound of number 44 of Beal City. Passes it to 14. 14 throws up the shot. Does not make it. Rebound by Dreslin. Dreslin gives it to Marley. And it looks like Marley just threw the ball just randomly into the air and hoped that it would land on somebody's hands. But instead, it went out of bounds. And right now, number 4 has the ball. She passes it to 44. 44 throws up a shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by 4. 4 puts up a shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by 14. 14 puts up a shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by 44. 44 puts up a shot. And she makes it this time. And Marley passes the ball to Claire. Claire gives it back to Marley. And knocked out of bounds. Keep having to shoot over there. I got this ball between the players. And ball's out of bounds. Marley tries to pass the ball to Claire and knocked out of bounds by number 44 of the Beal City already. Marley throws the ball into Jeslyn, and this time it does not get knocked out immediately. Gives it back to Marley, and Marley steps out of bounds. And now it is Beal City's ball. Four passes it to 5, and 5 now moves up for the Beal City. 21 has the ball, and she loses control of it for a second. Gives it to 5. Gives it to 44. 44 has to give it to 24. 24 couldn't quite get a hold of it. Has to quickly throw it to 24. 24 quickly gives it to 21. 21 tries to put up a shot, not quite. Gives it to 4. 4 puts up the shot. Does not make it. Gets a rebound off her own shot. She drives forward, throws up the shot, and she makes it this time. And whistle. And the subs: Lila Grace and Caitlin Potts. Both Emily Reinick and Emily Spritz. And Maylin are all in. And now Lila has the ball. And the ball's out of bounds. Four passes the ball into 5. 5 moves up. She gives it to 21. 21 saves it from going out. She gives it to 5. 5 couldn't quite get a hold of it. Lands in the hands of Jeslyn. Jeslyn gives it to Grace. And Grace moves up. Grace gives it to Lila. Lila gives it to Maylin. Maylin tries to save her from going out. Succeeds. But it lands in the hands of number 24, Beal City. Beal City moves up. She gives it to 44. 44 puts up the shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by I don't know who puts up the shot. Does not make it. Rebounded by Jeslyn. Or that's not Jeslyn. That's Emily Reinick. She gives it to Lila. She gives it to Grace. Grace gives it to Lila. Lila gives it to Caitlin. And it is stolen by number 5, and she moves up. She gives it to 21. She puts up the shot, does not make it. Rebounded by Mylan. She gives it to Emily. Emily gives it to Grace, and Grace now moves up. Stolen by number 44. Number 44 goes up for the shot. Puts up the shot, does not make it, and whistle.
What is this for?
And it looks like Claire is going in for Lila.
We are losing.
Number 15. Throws the ball in and whistle blown almost instantly. Number 15 will be throwing the ball in. Passes it to 20. 20 gives it to 22. 22 gives it back to 20. 20 puts up the shot, makes it. And Caitlin gives it to Sophia. Sophia gives it to Caitlin. And Caitlin loses control of the ball and it goes out of bounds. Caitlin passes it to Sophia. And Sophia passes it over to Emily. Emily throws up the shot, not quite. Rebounded by Claire. Claire tries to put up the shot, not quite. What's the point? And Claire Agnew will be taking 2. First shot goes up, and she does not make it. Her second shot goes up, and she doesn't make this one either. It is rebounded by number 15. Number 15 gives it to 27. 27 gives it to 20, and 20 moves up. 20 gives it to 1. 1 gives it to 15. 15 gives it to 22. 22 throws with the ball, does not make it. Rebounded by Mylin. Mylin gives it to Caitlin, and Caitlin now moves up. She tries to give it to Claire. She succeeds. Claire tries to give it to Mylin. Stolen by number 1. Number 1 now moves up. And she goes up for the point, and she makes it.
So push that.
I don't know. And Claire passes it to Caitlin. Caitlin moves up. And that's the end of the game. Sadly, McBain will be losing 46-11. It will be